At exactly 11:47 p.m., Michael's phone rang for the third time. It was his mother calling. He looked at the screen, sighed, and pressed decline. He had no idea that would be the last time her name would ever light up his phone again. Michael was the kind of guy everyone depended on. If friends needed money, he helped. If someone needed a ride, he showed up. If anybody needed support, Michael never said no. But while he was busy being everything to everybody, he slowly stopped being present for the one person who truly cared about him most, his mother. His mom, Grace, lived alone in a small town outside the city. She called him almost every day, sometimes to gist, sometimes to pray for him, sometimes for nothing important at all. And at first, Michael always answered. But success changed things. Michael finally got the life he prayed for. A better apartment, new car, better clothes, new friends. His social media looked perfect, but the busier he became, the more irritating his mother's calls started to feel, especially when she called during meetings, outings, or late at night. One evening, his friend Jason laughed and said, "Bro, your mom still calls you this much? You're a grown man." Everybody laughed. Michael laughed too. From that day, he started answering less, then replying with, "I'm busy. I'll call later. Can you text instead?" Eventually, he stopped calling first completely. 3 months later, Michael was at a birthday party. Music loud, lights flashing, people dancing. Then his phone buzzed. MOM calling. He stared at it. His friend leaned over. "Guy, leave that phone a bag. Enjoy yourself." Michael declined the call. A minute later, she called again. He frowned, declined it again. Then one final time. 11:47 p.m. He looked at the screen and muted the phone completely. The next morning, Michael woke up with a pounding headache. Then he saw multiple missed calls. Not from his mother, from neighbors, from relatives, from an unknown number. His heart dropped. He called back. A trembling voice answered. "Michael, your mother collapsed last night." Silence. "She kept asking for you before they rushed her to the hospital." His legs weakened. "We tried calling you." Michael grabbed his keys and sped to the hospital. But deep down, he already knew. When he arrived, his uncle met him outside. No words, just tears. That was enough. Michael froze. His entire body went numb. Then the nurse handed him something. His mother's phone. He opened it slowly. Her last unsent message read, "I just wanted to hear your voice tonight." That was the moment Michael broke. Not at the funeral, not during the burial, but right there in that hospital hallway. Because for the first time in his life, he realized success had made him unavailable to the people who truly mattered. Weeks passed. Michael stopped going out, stopped posting online, stopped answering friends. One night, he played old voice notes from his mother. Little things he once ignored now became priceless. Her laughter, her prayers, her random advice. He cried harder each time he heard, "God bless you, my son." The worst kind of pain is knowing you had time, but acted like you didn't. Months later, Michael started visiting schools and youth groups. He told young people one thing: don't wait until silence teaches you the value of someone's voice. Then one evening, as he sat alone in his apartment, his phone rang again. Unknown number. He almost ignored it. But this time, he answered immediately. Because sometimes one phone call can change everything. And what happened after that call shocked Michael completely. To be continued.